You might sometimes come across the word Nunchi on a list of words that someone might say cannot be translated into English. But just like any other word or concept, it can be translated. Nunchi is situational awareness. Or when that situational awareness is used about people, so other humans, you can also think of it as social awareness. Now, that's not going to be how you're going to want to translate this in sentences or idioms, but that's what it literally means. Other ways you might see this translated are perhaps reading the air, or reading the room, or just tact. So it's being aware of what other people might be thinking or what other people might be feeling. And once you understand that, what it means, it's going to be a lot easier to understand how it can be used in various idioms. So first of all, if someone has no nunchi, well then they have no situational awareness. They have no idea what other people are thinking or feeling. They might say something really awkward in the middle of a serious conversation because they can't read the room. They might not notice that the person they're talking with is feeling uncomfortable about a certain topic and they keep talking about it. Or they might go into a really trendy nightclub and bribe the DJ to play Baby Shark. Actually, that'd be kind of funny. Maybe that's not no nunchi. Now that we know what nunchi is, here is how it is commonly used. First of all, just like I said, if someone has no nunchi, well, you would just express that by saying 눈치가 없다. Now the ka is optional. I'll put it in parentheses to show it's optional. So if you have no situational awareness or no social awareness, then you have no nunchi. Now you also might translate this as someone is clueless. They don't know what's going on, they're clueless. Or maybe that someone has no tact, that they're not considering other people's feelings or thoughts. The opposite of this would be 눈치가 있다. So someone does have situational awareness. Someone is not clueless. They know what's going on. They can read the air. They can read the room. But you might want to say that someone's good at it. And you can say that by saying someone is fast. And you can do that with this. 눈치가 빠르다. 빠르다 means to be quick, to be fast. So someone's 눈치 is fast. They have quick perception. So you can think of it as saying someone's very perceptive about what other people are feeling or thinking. Okay, I have a few more. Let me just clear the board first. Another common place that you'll see 눈치 is in the expression 눈치를 보다. Now this just means 보다, to see. So you are seeing or looking at 눈치. It means that you're looking at how other people are reacting, how other people are thinking or what they might be feeling. So it's kind of like you're trying to read minds and then acting accordingly. It's used negatively, kind of like walking on eggshells. So because it's like walking on eggshells, you're like being really careful. You keep watching how other people are feeling. You keep watching that, watching the air, watching the room. In passive voice, you might also see 보이다. So 보이다 is to be seen, to be visible. So you could say someone's 눈치 is visible so that other people can see what you're thinking or other people can see what you're feeling. And this is used also in the same way as 눈치를 보다, just passive voice. For example, someone might tell you 눈치 보지 마. Stop walking on eggshells and just do whatever you want. Like stop caring what other people think. The next common way you'll see 눈치 used is in the expression 눈치를 채다. Now, 채다 means to perceive or to notice something. So you're noticing or perceiving 눈치. And this is used to mean that you noticed how someone else is feeling or how someone else is thinking, or you've realized that. So you realize something that's related to how someone else is feeling. And you can just translate this as to realize or to notice when it's related to 눈치, so how someone else thinks or feels. For example, you might see this sentence, 어떻게 눈치챘어? Like, how did you notice or how did you realize how that person or how I am feeling or thinking? There's one more common way that you'll see 눈치, and that's the 눈치게임. So 눈치게임. Here's how it's typically played. You start by shouting out the number 1. And sometimes this will be shouting out 1, 1, and standing up, but it can also be while you're sitting down. And then other people in the room have to count the next number one at a time until everyone has done a number. Now, if 2 people say the number at the same time, so you hear 이 and they stand up at the same time for 2, then they lose. Or if someone says the wrong number, so it's supposed to be 2 and someone says 3, well then they also lose. And the last person who says a number in the room also loses. So why it's called 눈치게임 is because you have to read the room. You have to look at other people look in their eyes, look at their faces, look at their body movement, and try to feel, what are they gonna do? How are they thinking? How are they feeling right now? Are they gonna say the next number? And you have to kind of read the room to predict when it's safe to say the next number, or else you're gonna lose. So if you ever play this game, you need to have fast Nunchi in order to win. So have you seen this word Nunchi used before? How have you seen it used? Please let me know in the comments below. I do check all of those. Thank you for watching, and I will see you again in the next episode. 그럼 다음에 또 봐.